Hey everybody, so as I'm filming this video, we have the coronavirus, COVID going around everywhere, and I know a lot of people are cutting their hair at home. I try to get clippers for cutting my hair, but everywhere is sold out. So I have an edger that I've always used for like my sideburns and just kind of like cleaning up the sides of my hair. I had replaced the blade on it because it wasn't really sharp. It was kind of snagging a lot. So I replaced the blade, and so I got another Wahl blade for it. And I took the screws out, I put a new blade on, and it still was snagging. I was getting frustrated. I was going on YouTube. I was trying to find videos on how to adjust it. They have the power screw on the side. I was doing all that. I couldn't really figure out what was going on. Finally, I took this thing apart and I figured out what the problem was. So I feel like if you guys are having the same problem and you've been searching for other videos and you can't find a solution, this may be the solution that you're looking for. And hopefully this helps some of you out. So I'm gonna show you what I did. First, I mean, obviously you can try just taking off the blade itself with these screws right here. These screws should always be tight. So before you even take it off, if these screws aren't tight, tighten them all the way down, try it there. That could be your problem. That's a simple solution. You probably already tried that. The other thing is clean your blade off. You can zero it out. I think it's better if you don't zero it out. I find I would like pinch myself, so you kind of want it just below zero. You want to make sure those screws are tight. You want to make sure this has oil in it, that is lubricated, where it can slide back and forth. All these are solutions that you've probably already tried, just like I did, and still haven't found, or that it keeps snagging. One of the tests you want to do too when you power your clippers on is while it's running, you kind of want to pinch these blades, and if they stop, if you're able to pinch them and have them stop, then there's a problem. And that's the problem that I was having, is no matter what I was doing with this with the power screw on the side, I was still finding that I could stop the blades, and it was just like I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I was like, you know what, I have nothing to lose. Let me just take this whole thing apart and see what's going on. So they have these 3 screws here, and I'm sure a lot of like the other clippers probably have the same function as this. So even if you don't have this Wahl edger, this could be a solution to your problem. Possibly. So I think what I did is when I replaced the blade, I had messed around with the power screw on the side. And what that does is, you'll see on the inside, I'm going to show you, there's like that hooks up to the motor, like a little piece that goes from the motor to this little tension piece up here, this little black tension piece that puts tension on the moving blade of the actual blades. So when you pop this off, I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So right here, you have like this metal prong that sticks up, and you'll see on this tension, I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. Sorry, it's super dirty in here. While you have it apart, you might as well clean it. I'm gonna clean mine out. There's like little grooves on this black tension thing. This circular part needs to fit within those grooves. So what I had is, I'll show you with this power screw, I had it turned all the way to like one side. And when I put, oh, sorry, this is kind of hard to do. So when I put the blade back on, that went like that. So it was still moving the blade because it was pinched between this metal tension prong and then that black, I don't even know what you want to call it, the gap that prong needs to fit in. So while this is apart, the only way that you're going to be able to do this is to pull the tension off of the blades, because once the tension's on there, it's going to push this thing so far in that you're never going to be able to adjust it with the power screw. So you can just take your blade off, adjust the power screw on the side so that prong goes right in the middle. And once it's in the middle, it's gonna be lined up. So now when you put tension on it, it's gonna line up and it's gonna fall exactly where it needs to go. So I did that, and then I put everything back together, which I'll probably kind of edit the video here a little bit so you don't have to watch me screw all this back in. Or I could probably just end the video right here. I just screwed everything back on. I'm just gonna put this one on for now. And then, obviously those 2 you want to put on. You guys could probably skip ahead if you want right here. All right, so now all these are all tight, and then what you'll do is you'll line up now that little tension piece in the hole on the movable blade, And now this is where, when you put these screws in, it's gonna pull tension on that thing and it's gonna push that prong right into where it needs to go. And now you can adjust your power screw on the side by listening to the sound that it makes. And you should be good to go. And that's what I did. I couldn't find a video that actually went over this issue. So I'm not sure if I was the only one that has this issue or if there's other people out there that have that same issue. But give this a try. If it helps you out, let me know in the comment section. It'd be cool to hear from you guys if this was the solution that you needed. Go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.